What's up, everybody? It's Mobius Y here once again. Welcome back to another episode of Tanker Talk. So, lately you may have noticed in the description of a couple recent videos, I noted that I did start the T110E5 grind. So there will be episodes of the short series showing my working down that line, starting at the T1 Heavy, going up to the T110E5. And I've dubbed it Heavy Duty. There will be 6 episodes since it spans from Tier 5 to Tier 10. So it should be a lot of fun. I actually have been enjoying the low tiers a little bit. The M6 stock was kind of painful, but I got through it, and it's totally manageable. So I am so far enjoying the lower tiers. I've also got the Super Pershing video that I was asked about several times, and as long as 4 to 6 months ago about. Just need to dot my I's, cross my T's, get that compilation ready for an upload as well. So expect the first episode of Heavy Duty as well as a Super Pershing tank talk coming up fairly shortly here, as well as some various other mumbo jumbo to kind of keep you guys entertained, I suppose. So with that out of the way, I would just like to go on and say what I wanted to bring up with this Tanker Talk. And it's just something that's been really bugging the crap out of me lately in the game, in both low tiers and high tiers. You see a lot of people that just don't even bother playing the game. They'll either sit around and watch everybody else fight it out, or they'll go drown themselves really early, or they'll sit back at your spawn point and just camp there until the very end of the game, win or lose, and basically end up doing nothing the whole game. Or even just YOLO Suicide Scout and get killed super quickly. And all I really have to say is, if you're at the point where you're just so fed up and frustrated or disinterested in the game, where you're just not even going to you're not even going to try, or you're essentially not even going to play, then go do something else. There's no reason to play this game if you're not having fun. That is the whole point of a video game to begin with. If you're not having fun, just go do something else. Take a short breather, or take a break for even a couple days from playing World of Tanks. It's mind-boggling how many people simply just refuse to even assist their team when they think their team is just going off the deep end and is just not worth the effort. Well, I don't want to waste the silver if my team's going to be dumb and blah blah blah. Well, sitting back at the base and doing nothing the whole game doesn't save you your silver. How you earn silver is by doing damage. It's not by sitting in the back and not getting hurt. I will be going more into that with the next Tactics Talk, as I will be covering how to effectively earn decent amounts of XP points as you play your games. So there will be the 4th Tactics Talk coming up fairly shortly here to cover that. I figure it's past due that I bring it up with people, because it's getting to the point where it's starting to irritate me that people just give up even trying because, oh, the team didn't properly spread out on all flanks, quote unquote, or, oh, I'm bottom tier. That really makes no difference. You've seen several videos where I'm bottom tier in a lot of my medium tanks, which by comparison to the TDs and heavy tanks that you pretty much see, 80% of the population playing, my medium tanks do not have scary gun alpha damage or intimidating armor values or anything like that, and I can still do well. If I can, then you guys can too. There is nothing wrong with being bottom tier in certain, tier 7 or even tier 6 tanks in a tier 8 game. There's a lot of tanks that perform well, no matter if you're middle, bottom, or even top tier. And there's no reason to just give up before the game even starts. Go out there, do your best, have fun, dish out some damage on those pesky reds, and just have a good time. That's the most important thing. But if it's at the point where you're frustrated and you just don't want to bother, and you're just going to jump from tank to get your ×2 without even doing anything and relying on your team to win it for you, then why even play? That's not enjoyable. That's just a waste of time. I'm sure there's better things that you could be doing and spending your time with. And not just within World of Tanks, but you could be playing a different game. You could be just off doing something else around the house, or go out for a while. Who knows? Whatever. I know I get pissed off at this game too, a lot. But when it gets to the point where I start yelling at the TV for a game or two, that's when I tell my buddies, I'm just like, hey guys, I gotta go take a breather. I can't get all pissed off at this anymore. I need to step away for a minute. And I'll go step away. if I'm not having fun, then I don't want to play. It's as simple as that. Usually I'll turn off the Xbox and jump on the computer or something to try and work on some videos, seeing as how I'm so good at procrastinating. Or I'll just watch something on Netflix. Me being the great recluse I am, I don't really go out very much, in case you couldn't tell. Anyways, all I'm saying is, if you're gonna jump in the game, then there's no reason not to just play your heart out. You know, give it your all, do the best you can, play a great game. It's those awesome games where you rack up a whole bunch of damage to where you get, 6 people and 2 of them on the other team sending you messages saying, "Hey man, great game, that was awesome," that kind of stuff. Those are the kind of games that you want to strive for, and they can come few and far between for everybody. I mean, they don't happen very often to me. I consider myself quite average, and I tend to perform quite average in this game, and I'm okay with that. I have fun playing it. That's why I play it so much, and I really want you guys to have fun too. And if you're like me, as well, my greatest aspect for having fun with this game is I like to improve myself constantly. I do like performing well, but I also like raising my own standard of excellence, I suppose you could call it. So if you're like me, then that's great. I hope I can help you on your journey to improve yourself as well. And that's why I upload a lot of medium tank videos, because there's a lot of things that you can apply from a medium tanker's perspective or mentality to your general tanking aspects to improve yourself as a player. But the number one thing is, if you're not having fun, just take a break. Just go do something else. There's no point in playing right now because you're just going to get more frustrated. Or what have you. Anyways, I really wanted to bring that up with you guys. I felt it was important enough to mention it in a Tanker Talk. So, as I said, Heavy Duty will be starting fairly shortly. Probably within about a week here I'll have the first episode uploaded. I've got a Super Pershing Tank Talk coming up here shortly as well. Just need to do a couple last-minute compilations, as well as the long overdue 4th Tactics Talk will be available shortly as well, probably within a week and a half. So while I am grinding the T110E5, there will likely be the odd video in between there, but I don't want to upload the first episode until I'm working on either the fully upgraded T29 already or I have the T32, just so that I'm not lagging behind my uploading schedule. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I hope you all have a great night. Thanks very much for listening to this Tactics Talk. I hope it sinks in, and hope to see you guys on the battlefield. Thanks very much for watching. This is Mobius Y signing off. Have a good night, everybody.
That one didn't go through. The driver is hit. We can't go very fast.